How you doing? I usually open up with, got a minute? But today, I'm not really asking for a minute. I'm asking for a couple of minutes, just a little bit of your time. And I promise I'll be short, but I want to give props out to a special somebody, special somebodies, plural, that really helped me out in a serious jam this past week at a time when I thought I was about to jump out of my skin, lose my mind. I got to tell you. So let me share this with you. It was last Sunday afternoon. I found myself following church. I was crossing the street and I had my wallet in my pocket, but for whatever reason, my wallet fell out. Probably fell in the street or somewhere nearby the street. And I didn't recognize that. So I just kept on going, doing my thing, got into the car, and I ultimately got in the car and was heading home, just driving. And I noticed on my phone, on my WhatsApp, I got a text message from a number I did not recognize. And you know what? You probably have received texts or phone calls from phone numbers you don't recognize. Now, it's one thing, when you see a number and you're like, what is somebody calling me from out of the country for? Like, that's got to be a spam number or, but then when it's local, you're like, oh, well, maybe it's one of my friends or my family. They changed the number. And for whatever reason, I don't normally answer those, but I decided I would look at the text and it called me out by name. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe somebody knows me. It doesn't mean they know me, but maybe they know me. So one thing leads to another, and I end up calling this number only to find out that a woman named Lindsay, and Lindsay, shout out to you, props to you, awesome, thank you for what you did. She calls me and she tells me that she found my wallet, and I'm like, what? This is awesome. I had pulled over out of traffic. I'm searching my pants pocket. I'm looking around in my car. I'm going frantic. And for a second there, you know how that adrenaline just goes through your whole body in like 10x dosage? So you about to lose your mind and you don't know whether you lost it, whether you found it, or whether you just misplaced it. But whatever's going to happen, somebody's going to get hurt. It's like one of them moments. I just was going crazy for a second there. And she told me it's all right. I got it. She told me where she was. She was only literally like 2 blocks away. And I turn around and I start working my way back to her. And Lindsay found my wallet and she looked me up with the help of her daughter, Addison, and Addison's best friend, Kinsey. Thank you, ladies, for helping Mama take care of that and look me up on Facebook and found me, saw that my driver's license matched my picture on Facebook, said, this must be the guy. So they found my WhatsApp number and called me and praise God, because I picked up the phone and she returned my wallet intact just as she found it. And I'm so grateful. So major shout out, but not just a shout out, a major thank you, Lindsay, for that act of kindness and just honor. Probably 2 words we don't use very much in our culture today in America: kindness and honor and respect. The doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's kind of been perverted. What we really know is do unto others before they do unto you. that's a sad state of affairs, and that's just one of those things that you went beyond the call of duty. You went way outside of the bounds and you made it happen. And thanks to your daughter and your daughter's best friend for helping you get onto WhatsApp and to reach out to me in that alternative way, not knowing what my phone number was or how you would contact me. How awesome is that? So I rejoice in the fact that I was restored with my wallet. Now, I know it's just material. It's just a thing. But at the end of the day, really, seriously, have you ever misplaced something of great value? Now, I know it's a wallet, ID, credit cards, debit cards, all that cash, whatever. It is a whatever when push come to shove. But the truth of the matter is, too, it does hold a lot of value, a very personal value to me personally, because it's mine. And the fact that I dropped it in the street doesn't make it any less mine. Someone came along who does not know me truly from the man on the moon, doesn't know me at all, but decided to do the right thing. And what an encouragement to me. You know, I used to always say, who encourages the encourager? Because that's an interesting question. I'm not even sure what the answer is, but I do know what. Last Sunday, it was Lindsay. That's who encourages the encourager. It was Lindsay's daughter, Addison. That's who encourages the encourager. It was Lindsay's daughter's best friend, Kinsey. That's who encourages the encourager. They didn't stop at just picking up the wallet and looking through. Let me check out his driver's license. Who is this person? I don't know him. They went beyond the call of duty, looked me up on WhatsApp, looked me up on Facebook, looked me up on social media, and they found me. They found me pretty quickly. Quite frankly, there ain't a whole lot of Egypts out there in the world. I mean, there are some, but I consider myself the only Egypt McKee, and definitely the only Egypt speaks. But that being said, there's nothing even exclusive about that. I'm one man making a difference where I can in this world, and on this day, these three ladies made a difference in my world, returning my wallet to me. So thank you. Major shout out to you. Major props to you. Major thank you. I am humbled and honored by your kindness and your honesty and your honor. And those are probably three words we don't use, nor do we recognize very much in the world today, if we're being honest. Who's kind? Who's honest? Who's honorable? I mean, these are almost foreign words to us, if we're being honest. But you were, and you didn't expect any recognition or any props or any extra accolades to come from that. And I'm speechless. So you've truly encouraged my life, and I'm so thankful for that. So that's my encouragement. And listen, some of you might be watching this far at 7 minutes into this video, and you're wondering, well, that's kind of a long way to go just to say a thank you. Well, listen, some of you feel like you've done some great things in life too. You've done some honorable, honest, integrity-driven things in life that no one's given recognition to. No one's patted you on the back or given you an award or even recognized you or even said, thank you, I appreciate you. Well, let me say that for you, because I do know this much. God sees you, and he sees what you've done where you haven't gone out of your way to seek the praises of men. And some of you are doing the right thing, and you're getting the wrong results. You're getting teased and ridiculed and blamed and persecuted. And I don't use the word persecution lightly, because you know, in America, we think we're persecuted because our foam wasn't extra thick on our latte. You know, oh my gosh, I asked for extra thick foam on my vanilla soybean latte. Like, stop. That is not persecution because your foam on your latte ain't thick. Like, stop. There are people who are being beaten and tortured and mangled for their faith, for the things that they stand for that are right and righteous and holy and honorable. That's real persecution. So we can't compare the two of those in any way, shape, or form. But I can say this. Some of you are really standing up against the bully, the power struggle, and you're staying consistent, even when it costs you your reputation, it costs you possibly your job, your income, your security, your peace of mind. Maybe even more, your sanity. I mean, we can go on and on and on, but I don't need to sit here pulling things out of the air to make it sound more, hyperbolic. The truth is, we do a lot of things, and we hope that other people will recognize us for that. And many times they don't. But keep on doing it. That's my encouragement to you today. Stay in the good fight. Keep on doing what's right. Keep on doing what's good. Why? Because it's right. And that's never going to be wrong. So God bless you. Thanks for sticking around this long, almost 10 minutes through this video. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Kinsey. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, be encouraged.